Shake. Good boy.
All right, guys, real quick, I just wanted to add, I'm sure you hear this in every single YouTube video, but the liking, the commenting, and the subscribing, it's literally everything for somebody like me who's trying to do this. So if you guys could just do, if it's horrible, tell me it's horrible. If it's good, let me know. If you like it, click the thumbs up, and it just helps. It helps so much, but thank you.
Shake. Good boy.
What up, everybody? Welcome to yet another video. All right, guys. So today, obviously last video you saw, we had a little bit of an issue with the car. I haven't even touched the car. I parked it, we made sure it wasn't on fire, I closed the door, and today is day one of even looking at it. So we're gonna jack it up, start diagnosing some things, bring you guys along. So real quick, I wanted to talk about what happens or what you should do if your car blows up so that you can safely assess the situation. Car blows up, pull up to the side of the road. Put it in neutral, click it into neutral if you're an automatic, which I don't know why you would blow up your car if you're not automatic, but click it into neutral, roll up to the side of the road. Don't park on top of dry weeds or twigs or stuff like that, flammable things, because your 200+ degree leaking oil vehicle will probably catch on fire. A racetrack, so if you're at a racetrack and you feel anything wrong with your engine, just literally pull up as close to the wall as you can. Do everybody a favor. For those that you know, thank you. Get out of the vehicle, make sure that there's no smoke coming out of, if there's no fires, if you can, pop your hood, get the hood open so that if there is a fire, it can be pinpointed. One of the things that I noticed immediately after I got out of my car, which is another thing you should be checking as soon as you make sure everything's safe and not on fire, is just take a gander underneath the vehicle and see if there's any liquids. See if if you're leaking from the back, from the front. That'll usually tell you if there's a hole in your block, if there's this, if there's that. So one of the red flags in my little catastrophic event was that I have zero fluids leaking onto any ground. Like, there was a small little trail of something, I believe it was coolant, because I don't think it was oil. In my situation, since I did not see any kind of fluids, I was like, okay, so I started looking at the block. One of the things you want to do when you're looking at the block is look down by the rods, by the crank. Usually when there's catastrophic events, it'll happen down there. We noticed that there was a lot of steam coming from the back over here. So I'm looking back here, I see nothing, I see nothing. Now, just because I don't have any holes in my block doesn't mean it's not blown up, because this motor is not it's not spinning, so it's either seized or the slight chance that there's something in the transmission that broke and it's blocking the engine from just spinning just because it's all connected. Either way though, I mean, it's in neutral, so I don't think that would be the case. So another thing I like to do, one thing I did was check the oil. What's up with the oil? What's the blood of the vehicle looking like? If you notice on this dipstick, it's all the way up at the very top. And even if I clean it off, we're right back up there. So tells me a couple things. Over the past couple days I've been really thinking about it. I'm pretty sure something internally, there's a hole internally, because I'm pretty sure most of the coolant is in the oil. Another thing you want to do is my coolant was tippy top, so you want to look in your radiator, and if that sucker's empty, then you probably have some kind of, like I said, hole in your block, a head gasket failure. We're gonna jack it up and look at it from the bottom. So the coolant that's coming out of the radiator is green. I don't see any oil in it. So check out that aim, baby. So there's clue number one. So one of the things you want to do when diagnosing what happened is get underneath the car and see if you can see any kind of holes or anything. So right off the bat, you know, I'm looking around, you know, I see a little bit of juice over here. Not really seeing any holes or anything like that. Any kind of problems with the transmission. So in reality, the next step is going to be to drain the oil. Damn cut. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. We got a head gasket, boys. Yep, and then there's the oil. So everybody was telling me that I need to get ARPs and I need to do a head gasket, but that's what I am. So look at that Milky Way. I just wiped this, but woo! So another thing you want to look for, say you're taking your engine apart, you know, you have a turbo. You want to look inside your turbo at the exhaust housing to see if there's any fluids expelled through there, and there are not, which I guess is a slightly good sign. So I stuck my finger in there to spin the turbo, and it was kind of seized, so that's no good. All right guys, so we just took out the downpipe. First and foremost, it looks like ass. Second of all, I had an exhaust leak apparently. You see that? You see my finger in there? So, when I put the exhaust on this car, you know, at the time I had a girlfriend who didn't really like this kind of stuff. Loud noises and fast cars really just wasn't her thing, and I had neighbors that were times 10, and I was just trying to make everybody happy. So that's why this car has full exhaust with a resonator and a very big vibrant muffler. And if you see the resonator down there, Shout out Exhaust Pros, North Glen, Colorado. You guys rock. Sean, Ricky, Cody. But it's time for the straight up pipe. Guys, so I just got this hose intercooler piping off. Yeah. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm out here tearing this car apart. I came over here to take off the alternator, take off the timing belt cover. I was gonna set it at top dead center and the engine's locked up. As you can see down there, I got my little deal. It won't go forward or reverse. So I was looking, I was like, huh, that's odd. So you look in there, straight, 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 not so straight. You see that, puppy? So we bent a valve. Gonna yank the motor, gonna yank everything, gonna pull it out. We'll go from there. All right, guys, check out this last one. Yeah. That's a smack. Alright guys, so we came out to Mexico, but unfortunately Mexico was closed because somebody wrecked. Hope everybody's okay. We're just heading back now, see if we can't find anything. If not, calling it a night. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.